Aha, that'll work. Welcome back, Patriots. So I'm out in my man cave. Last year I remodeled and finished Renee's she shed, or her friend calls it her princess palace. But it turned out really nice. But now I get to do my man cave, which you're in. Let me move the camera around a little bit. This is the inside of my gas station. And for those of you that haven't seen my gas station, I think most of you probably have. Let's see if I can get out here and give you kind of an overview of what it looks like. So, yeah, there you go. So, the outside is pretty much finished, although if any of you know where there's a clock-faced, you can look it up on the internet, what a clock-faced gas pump is from the 20s or 30s. I have my visible, that's probably a 30s pump, but I don't have a clock face. And I have an electrical outlet. It's going to go right, I don't know if you can see that right there. So I have a place for it. So I'm looking for a clock face gas pump. I do not want a restored one. I want the original patina. Anyways, now I can go to town working on the inside of this. I need a little more wiring I want to do for some display shelves I'm going to have. So they can light up. And I've got a really great idea for the ceiling light that I'm going to make. And it's going to be a big shelf, goes all the way around. It's got tall ceilings. I forget how tall they are, 10-foot ceilings. But there's going to be a shelf go all the way around, and eventually I'd like to line it with gas pump globes. And I got a lot of stuff actually already that I've got put away, been waiting to finish this. So I will do videos as I work on this because I think it's going to turn out pretty sweet. I got some great stuff that I just can't wait to put on display. And this is my hangout. I'm completely happy being out in this little space. What's going on in the world? Oh, CanCon did him and Alpha Warrior on Badlands Media on Rumble. Badlands Media on Rumble. I think that's what it is. They interviewed General Flynn, and he just wrote a book, Fifth Generation Warfare, 5GW. I didn't order a copy yet. I think I'm going to wait for the price to go down a little bit. It's $27. But the interview was really good, and I will buy the book eventually. And he was talking about the information war that's happening in these social medias, everywhere, inside the Republican chat groups. The commies are everywhere, but trying to control the narrative. One of the things he talked about is how they're trying to build a federal police force now, folks. This is why there's an information war, on the police. Somehow that our local police people, which we all love, they're the first ones to show up when we need help, right? The first responders. They need to attack the law enforcement, the local police. And Obama started this crap. He's a full-out commie. And what they want to replace it with, and he said there's 800,000, counting tribal police, state police, county police, local police. There's 800,000 officers in America. 330 million people. That's not a lot. And they're brutalizing the police to the point, who wants to be a cop now? When they follow the law and they take out a perpetrator, they end up being the bad guy and sent to prison because we're living in an upside down world. But he said they want to build a federal police force, okay? So that we're not going to have our local elected people, sheriff and everything, enforcing the law. It's going to be the tyrannical, globalist working out of D.C. And he said those 87,000 new IRS agents, the funding is there, folks. I get Kevin McCarthy passed a bill to defund it. It already passed through the Senate before. They already have the money. They're hiring them right now. And I think he said there was federal, FBI, federal, what do you put in his level as federal law enforcement? There's 80,000, and now they're getting another 80,000. So they want to, delegitimize local law enforcement as being evil, and that federal law enforcement will be good. No, it won't be. I used to do a lot of car show, folks. I got to fix this, but these are all little placards I got from different cars. I entered in different car shows. I got a bunch of trophies I've won at car shows over the years. Then what else did I see? Oh, Joey, the EPA. This is the EPA, folks. Talk about information warfare. New Palestine, or East Palestine, Ohio, right? Which I would stay as far away from as I can. The EPA saying it's safe to come home. The water's good, the air's good, it's all fine. But those gas stoves you have in your house, the propane and the natural gas, they are an environmental health threat to you. And I can't tell you how many people I know that lived into their 90s that cooked on gas their whole life, gas cook stoves, gas space heaters, and they seem just fine. But we're living in an upside down world. Here's a couple of, I got a lot of stuff, folks. This is a golf gas station, by the way, a vintage golf gas station I built. Here was, I don't know which car I won this with, 2004. First place, Class E, 1960 to 1970. Chrysler. I either had a Hemi GTX or I had a 440 RT Challenger convertible. I don't know what this one is. What's this one? This is a smaller trophy. Maybe I didn't do so good. Muskegon County Muscle Car Show. I need my glasses. It is first place. Won at that one as well. I had a lot of Mopars. I want to get another one. Don't tell Mrs. B. I'll get in trouble. But I've been looking at 70 Roadrunner convertibles. I kind of got a hankering for a 70 Roadrunner convertible. But I do like a 69 GTX. If I could find my old silver car, I'd probably buy it back. But it's MIA. I can't find it. I wish I could show you everything I got in here. I got stuff piled on the floor. These cabinets are full of stuff. I got a lot of really cool gas cans. That's a cast iron rocking horse I found at a garage sale, barn sale or auction or someplace. But I am definitely looking forward to digging into my project here. I need something to do now to keep me busy anyways. Take my mind off politics for a little bit. I think we should all find a hobby for a little while. Take a breather and then get back in the fight. We can't give up. We really got about, to fix everything that's wrong with this country, it'll probably take us 20 years. We got two years. We got 2 years to fix it. So that means, being involved in your school boards, getting the woke, progressive, revisionary BS out of our schools and colleges and cleaning up the Republican Party. If you're like me, I'm not making excuses, just telling you, I used to trust our government. I voted, did my patriotic duty, always voted Republican, and trusted that these people actually, had our backs. They're just a bunch of frickin' criminals. They've been ripping us off, destroying the country. And now that we discover this, me especially, it's almost beyond the point of no return. So keep praying. I just went looking for my, never fails, my good tape measure. And I pulled it out in the Springville. So that's like the 30th tape measure I've went through in my life. And actually I already had one out here and didn't realize it. So, all right, this will be a fun project, and we'll chat as I'm out here working. And I have I don't know, I can't zoom in, but get over. Hang on a second. See, I got patriotic stuff everywhere, folks. Look at that eagle holding a ribbon of stars, red, white, and blue. There is George Washington. That is a dealership poster. Let freedom rev. Let freedom rev. You ever see that commercial with George Washington? Some things we got right, like freedom. That's a great commercial with George. The British redcoats can hear the thunder in the distance. You know, it's Washington and the rebellion coming in their Dodge Challengers. It's a great commercial. Surprised they'll probably have to remove that from YouTube, and you're not allowed to look at it. So I got some old gas cans. This is trying to remember what that is. I got stuff I'm gonna find stuff that I forgot I even had. So I'm gonna get this stuff moved over to the barn, and then I'm gonna go buy insulation, some wiring, and wiring and insulation. Once that's done, then I can really go to town. All right, folks, that's it. That's all I got. Renee's making fish. I'm gonna go chow, and then probably watch Bannon's War Room and get depressed again. All right, see you, bye.